Thickish edge, it's going to run between fourth slip and gully in that vicinity, and it's an early boundary to Sunil Danusha. Less than convincing, but there's no pitches in the scorebook, as they say.
Good leaning forward there by Sunil, of course, played with softer.
Pulled away by Ratnaika. Lovely shot through square leg. He executed it superbly along the carpet for 4. So that breaks the shackles a little bit for Sri Lanka A.
Thornton's been asking for the Sri Lankans to play a shot, and that's a beautiful shot. Just dug it in, rocked back. Only
as soon as the spinner comes on, Pavan comes to life, and he's parrying that through point, and that will be 2 50s in a row for him. A 50 in the second innings in the first match, and now a half century in the first innings of the second of these 4-day matches.
So they know.
Danusha on the attack, out towards deep mid wicket, and he gets absolutely magnificent value for that. That's a 4.
Yeah, that's one of Danusha's favourite shots, which he ended up getting his century in the previous game. Quite similar shot.
Yes. Ratnaika giving himself plenty of room. That was a lovely shot, penetrating through the gap, through the covers for 4.
having enough guys in, but then have the protection of the sweeper, where they don't have the protection of the sweeper on this side. So this is more of a 4-day field, hence why now the boundary comes.
That's a good shot and perfect timing as well. It couldn't be retrieved just inside the line despite a valiant attempt.
It's just this block of 4 Shield games for Marnus. If he's averaging 40 to 50, rocking back and just lobbing that over the top. Oh, slashing cut shot. Got it early. Actually got it through cover in the end, and that's another 4 for Pavan Ratnaika. Couple of boundaries.
Standard in that APS level. And in that competition demo, of course, there's a lot of quality players.
So a very good half century for Sunil Danusha.
Tossed up, taken on the full through cover. That short cover. He's picked the gap perfectly. Nice use of the feet to get rid on the full. Sunil Danusha moves to 56.
And most importantly, getting that gap as well, making sure that he hit to that gap nicely and get that boundary in the previous A-team series as well.
Just works that along the ground. That is superb timing, placement. Didn't try to overhit it. Just gave it what it needed to get it to the rope.
And drinks.
Wants a piece of this on the full. Gets what he wanted. Over mid-wicket to the rope for 4. He'll move to 97, Pavan Ratnaika. Yep, an 80 a ton of 60. Bowled well. There's the single taken, and the single taken safely. A century for Pavan Ratnaika, his 11th first-class ton.
That one in the air, Ratnaika on the attack now that he's reached his century, and he's taking full toll. That's gone into the dunghills, basically. That's a fantastic shot over the fence.
Which eventually take, the spinners will have that advantage.
Good timing on that sweep shot from Ratnaika. It'll reach the rope.
That's it! Yeah.
Ratnaika in the air, and it's taken. A good catch at short mid-wicket, and that's the end of Pavan Ratnaika for 122. It's been a great innings. Sunil Danusha giving him a pat on the head. He really has set the tone for Sri Lanka A. Sunil Danusha seeing him off.
So ahead of the 3 days. Oh, lovely. Played low and late. That's an impressive shot from Sohan de Oliveira. Might just bring up a boundary, and it does. It was a really long build-up to get to you telling us you'd made a century. Oh, it's another good shot. Look at that. Just flayed through point for 4. He might have even taken a wicket. Oh, this has gone straight up the chimney, has it? It hasn't got anywhere near enough on that, and this will be the end of Sunil Danusha. Catch well taken. That had a lot of hang time.
Yeah, he was trying to hit go for that big shot, big six. Trying to get to his 100 as quickly as possible.
Out for 88 of 109.
Xander J continuing. He's gone in the air. It's gone skyward out towards deep mid wicket. It's gone even further. That's into the bushes.
It is indeed. And just before that ball in single, losing just 3 wickets.
Full toss. Don't think De Oliveira necessarily expected it at that height, but he's taken advantage anyway. Strikes that one through mid wicket for 4. De Oliveira rocking back, and he'll bring up his half century. Coming into the side, a very good effort, and he's acquitted himself quite well as well.
So that's really impressive. So he looks very mature.
Yeah, it's a good point you make. We'll go through some of his recent form as well, because it has been a bit mixed, but he's been good today. 6 for 485. Sri Lanka A against Australia A here in Darwin.
Open the batting.
Well, that's runs. Full face to the bat, flushed. 4 runs.
What a shot this is. What an absolute beauty of a shot. And this is what Jake Weatherall's been doing wide.
Oh, sorry, one day is first class. That's going to be cut. And that'll be 4 back-to-back boundaries for Jake Weatherall. The bat off is on.
It
Crossing.
is, and that's short. There's a world where you can see that happening.
Shiran Fernando, last ball of his over, gets some swing, and that just puts it in the slot for McSweeney. It's an expensive over. He cover drives that for 4. 14 runs from Fernando's first over. And Australia A after 2, none for 17. So we see that Weatherall just wallops that through mid-wicket. That's his 3rd boundary. It's a nice straight drive from Nath McSweeney. That will have no trouble getting to the rope.
So this one is just see, as you can see that.
Got him! Brilliantly done from Perez. He's knocked over McSweeney, got a bit of flight, got a bit of turn, and deceived him. And he's knocked over Nathan McSweeney for just 12. Australia A 1 down already.
What a ball. That's the dream ball that you would expect from an off spinner. Nicely tossed up onto that off stump. And
Short ball pulled away by Curtis Patterson. Backward a square leg. That'll break the shackles for Australia A, and he's off the mark with a boundary. Again outside the off stump, and this time it's struck through the gap by Curtis Patterson. That's a lovely stroke through the covers for 4. Clinical. Well outside the off stump, plenty of room for Weatherall to strike, and strike he does through point. A magnificent cracking boundary.
And Ojin. Patterson on the checked drive. Picked the gap nicely. And we'll pick up 4 runs for this. Outfield is fast. We saw that in Sri Lanka A's innings. This ground's in magnificent nick. Until Jake Weatherall says, I'll see your momentum and I'll raise you up over mid-wicket. He's moved to 37 now. And he goes again. Didn't get as much of that, I don't think. He's going to get the same result. Slightly less convincing, but by no means less effective.